Have you been trying to understand what are the probable causes for the long-standing hormonal dysfunction or the gut dysbiosis that you have been experiencing, despite of taking care of your food, sleep, lifestyle, and even trying to include a lot of herbs? Then this video is for you. We will be talking about Prajna-apara, a very unique concept mentioned in Ayurveda to understand what could be the emotional factors that are causing diseases in you. Prajna-apara means acting against one's buddhi or intellect. We all are born with buddhi, right? The ability to understand what is good or bad. It is not just about being taught to us, but we all have it innate in us. Now, if we act against it, then the very moment onwards, you're creating a state of confusion within you. And that leads to Vata Vriddhi, one of the commonest factors for the hormone dysfunction and gut dysfunction. Now, how do you identify that you're doing it on a daily basis? For that, let me put across 2-3 examples. Now, you know that if you keep exerting, you get drained. But we are all taught that you should be doing your best. You should be working hard. Because of which, even when our body says that enough, I am drained, I am tired, please let's hold it for today, we do not tend to heed. We have a tendency to overdo. Until we reach a breaking point, we do not stop. And that leads to Vata Vriddhi, one of the commonest factors for thyroid dysfunction. 2, you know that you should be doing certain things in a given day, but you have a tendency to laze around, you have not been doing it, but you feel guilty at the end of the day and feeling unproductive. That again brings a state of confusion, a state of distanced feeling from your innate self, causing Vata Vriddhi, and that is through tamas. Now the third instant, when you know that your emotions or your reactions are slightly disproportionate to the requirement of the situation, wherein you are excessively angry or you are in a grief mode, but you have been grieving disproportionate just to show others, then again you are creating a state of Prajna-apara. Now that you have understood how Prajna-apara feels, let us try to understand 2 major activities that you could be doing on a daily basis at the mental and physical plane so as to generate Prajna-apara. First one, the mental spectrum, which we have already discussed. Excessive fear, grief, anger, rage, competitiveness, hatred, and jealousy. Some of the commonest expressions we all have, but when promoted unnecessarily, they always leave you with a bitter taste within you. In fact, we should not be even promoting these emotions within your child or within yourself, because they become the causative factors for disease. Now, on the physical spectrum, it's nothing but the 14 urges that we tend to hold through the day. The 14 urges are Vata, which means flatulence, belching; Vit, which means holding your bowel urges; Mutra, which is urination leading to urinary tract infections; holding your sneeze reflex, which is called Kshava; Trit, which is thirst reflex, not drinking water proportionately or excessive consumption of water; Shut, which is hunger, holding your hunger and not eating when you are hungry or eating excessively when not hungry; Nidra, which means sleep, wherein you are sleepy but not sleeping at the right time; Kasa, which is cough reflex; Sramashwasa, panting; Jrumbha, which is yawning; Ashru, lacrimation, crying when you do not actually have the urge for the same; Chhardi, vomiting, holding your vomiting reflex; and Retas, which is orgasm. Now these 14 urges, we never know we might be holding, and we never even know that we shouldn't be holding at the first place because nobody has told us. But Ayurvedically understood, these are the basics that any human is supposed to know about their body. Now when you hold these urges, you are creating Prajna-apara. I believe now you know the answer for what could have been causing the hormonal dysfunction, most often seen in females in the form of uterine dysfunction and gut dysbiosis, because most often the emotions that are withheld within us or expressed overtly is what leads to gut dysfunction. So that is about Prajna-apara, one of my favorite topics when it comes to treating thyroid dysfunction and gut dysbiosis. Let me know in the comments which are the ones that you have been doing on a regular basis.